What's happening? Thanks for joining the motherfucking live stream. It's been a while since I've been live on the tube of you motherfuckers. Where you watching from? What's happening? Just gonna secret watch me and not comment? Is that what you're gonna do? Lucky I can't see who you are. You're lucky. You're lucky. So let's talk about it. Y'all think this shit's ever gonna change or is this shit gonna stay the same? Cause I need to know, man. I'm tired of y'all trolls always talking shit about somebody else, always having so much to say, knowing damn well you wouldn't say it in real life. You just hide behind a computer screen or a phone screen and talk shit. Why? Does that make you feel good? Does that make you feel good? Then you got people out here dealing with mental health issues and you want to continue to bash and bully them. Dark Badger, what's happening? How you doing? What's going on? Thanks for joining. Where you watching from? Because the thing is you don't know what somebody else is going through. You have no clue. But yet y'all want to sit back and talk shit about other people. I'm okay. I was about to lay down, but thought I'd see what is happening here. I'm in Texas. All right, all right. Texas in the house. Texas in the house. All right, we got 5 viewers, man. Y'all comment where you from. Let me know. It's been a while since I've been live on YouTube, so I don't know who's on here anymore and who is. It's just the regular trolls, man. Trolls always talk shit. They always have something to say about somebody else. But thing about it is uh they wouldn't say it in real life. They say it on a damn phone or behind the screen. So I don't understand. What's the point of doing it? I mean, what do you gain? What do you gain by talking shit about somebody else? You know, me personally, I struggled with mental health issues for a very long time. I attempted suicide in 2020. Uh, I drank oven cleaner, which is called degreaser, and drowned myself in it. And damn near almost died because of the shit I was going through. I didn't talk to nobody. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I was just tired of living, tired of life, tired of it all, and wanted out. And I was hospitalized for 28 days. I was on a ventilator for 2 weeks. Um, had a feeding tube in my nose for about a week and a half. Um, yeah, man. You know, I've been through a lot of shit. I overcame addiction. I'm a year and 4 months clean. Overdosed several times. Been in and out of jail. Like I said, I've been hospitalized several times. Um, you name it. I'm not just another person's story. This is my story. This is what I've been through, and I want to share it to encourage others out there that are struggling to come forward and know that you're able to talk about it and not just stay silent because that shit nearly almost killed me. And I wanted it to. I wanted out. I felt like I had been poisoned my whole life. And the thing about it is no matter how hard I tried to get away from this world and be done, I'm still here. God kept me around for a reason. Whether it's to share about my experiences and to help others, I don't know the reason. But, I can, encourage others to know that it is possible to overcome. Uh, I've lied, I've cheated, I've stealed, I've done a lot of shit wrong. Nobody's perfect. But trolls, they just get on here and talk shit about people, and you know, maybe somebody's dealing with something very, very, very terrible right now, and they need it. They need help being lifted up instead of put down. But no, that's not the case. You got people on here just talking shit and pushing them to the point to where there's no return. And I'm trying everything I can to push and encourage others to spread their stories and understand that you can overcome. I'm not sure if it's meant for me to be here to help people, but I like to think that. Um, I get silenced a lot on the other apps for talking about, what I went through and how I struggled and where I'm at today. TikTok, for instance, they try to shut me down all the time. Facebook, I'm limited to what I can say on there as well. Uh, they there's just so many different uh apps that are available to be able to use this platform to share like information like what I've been through to help others. And seems to me these apps aren't built for that. They want people to continue to see people hurt people, you know? And I don't like it. I don't want to be around it. I don't want to be involved with it, so I came to YouTube and here I am, I don't get censored for telling my story here. Uh, and I know that there's a lot of people on YouTube just as there is the other apps too. Uh, but you guys can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that other stuff. I have all those other things as well that I, share bits and pieces of my story because, I feel like it's good to do that. Um, it's ridiculous they don't want certain content, but it hurts the channels. Yeah, that's the truth. They don't, like the other night. Hang on. The other night, I set up a live stream, you know, to go live on TikTok. And the whole plan was for me to share my experiences like I am now. And as soon as I started talking, guess what happened? Shut up. As soon as I started talking, guess what? Shut down. They don't want you to help others. They want you to stay silent. They want you to stay locked in the mental state. They don't want you to help others. That's just what I see and what I've learned to gather, you know? Um I'm tired of it, honestly. Um I've been following some other folks uh that are kind of in the mix of a bunch of drama, and um they got a lot of stuff going on, right? Well, I seen where he got arrested today, and there's all these people that's been provoking him for months and months and months and months, whether he's doing whatever they're accusing him of or whatever the case is. um it's not right. So he acted out or said something he shouldn't have said, and they went and took warrants out on him. Well, now he's in jail for terroristic threats. And me personally, I don't think that he deserves to be in jail because of what was said, you know. And they're also doing a big promo for the Redneck Brawl. So everybody's making videos to basically talk shit back and forth to their opponents and this, that, and the third. Well, people are going to the police and actually getting charges on people for threats, online terroristic threats. And this is his second online terroristic threat. So he has no bond, and probably won't get out of jail in time for the event. And the event, Redneck Brawl, is May 9th. You know, a lot of people have already purchased the pay-per-view, and I thought about purchasing the event or the fight so I could see, him and his wife and the fighters that were, basically under his wing, fighting under his name, fight. But now that he's been arrested, I'm probably not going to even get it because of, you know, the whole situation, and the fact that, you know, I, I follow him. I support him. I share his content. I share his wife's content. I engage. I talk to him. I got messages with him. I've been live with him. I've been on the phone with him. It's just, it's not right, man. People are taking this internet shit way too far. And when you intimidate somebody and continue and continue and continue and continue to basically build them up to the point that they fire back, then you say, okay, well, here's the proof that he threatened me. So have his ass arrested. And that's what they did. They went and had his ass arrested. Now, I can't say that he hasn't done the same thing to other people, but it's all just a bunch of mess. And I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think he's going to get out in time. And if he does get out in time, I don't think he's going to be able to leave the house. He's going to be, because he was already on house arrest and probation for terroristic threats as it is. So um I don't think he's going to have much much time to be able to go, especially if he does get released. Because the thing about it is with him already being on probation and having the same exact charge again, he basically violated his probation by uh, getting a new charge. Daryl Hinkle. I don't know if you know the internet sensation, the viral TikTok Daryl Hinkle Facebook. It's all over internet. Um, I've been following him long before he even got, popular. He's from Manchester, Kentucky. I got another friend that I follow on social media, Uncle Dub. He's been through the same shit. Same shit. He got a terroristic threat charge. He dressed up as the Joker, went around to Walmart and some other locations, freestyling and trying to spread awareness on addiction. And somebody heard him say he was going to drop bombs on some rappers. Well, they took it as a terroristic threat and had him arrested. And he went to jail several times for that. So this internet shit is no joke. Uh, People are really out to see people fail. Um, so when I get on here, I just like to share about my experiences and what I've been through, and hope that it reaches the right person at the right time, because I don't know who's on the other end of the screen, and I don't know what anybody's going through. Just as the next. Um, but it's just unfortunate that this stuff keeps happening, and it's not gonna stop, because the internet is just full of people that are just out to see others do bad, and it all amounts to success. When somebody sees somebody doing better than them, they don't like it. They try to find ways to shut them down. You know, this person has 750,000 followers. Well, you only have 2,000. You feel some type of way about it. And what do? You report their page, you get them shut down. Horoscope, I don't even know you. How can I say whether you're pretty or not? I don't know you. I don't know you. Sorry. I'm not going to answer that question. Find somebody else to troll and find somebody else to make content off of, because I don't have any content for you. The only content I got for you is my success on how I overcame addiction and mental health issues. So if you want to screen record and go back and make content, you can be my guest. Hopefully it saves lives. Because I don't have time to go back and forth with trolls. Yeah, exactly. Um, I don't. Yeah, there you go. And hell, even if you do get a pretty dress and come back, it's not like we're gonna be able to see you to determine whether you're pretty or not. You've been following me for a while. I think you have been following me for quite some time because you're a moderator. Yeah, it's got a dude as the profile picture. So that's kind of weird. I think you have been following me for a while. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. From the Les. Rest in peace, the Les. Yeah, I was just talking about her today, actually. And then you had a live and put tape on your face. Yeah, I was I was going through it. I was definitely going through it then. That was probably right around the time that I attempted suicide, I would say, or not long afterwards, because I was going through a lot of shit at that time. Um, so I had went live on Facebook one night, and I got shared into a group. Well, this group had like four or 500,000 people in it. Well, I went live and I want to say it was like 23.5 thousand people watching me. Um, um, it was like 23.5 thousand people watching me, and I ended up putting chocolate on my face, and I started getting death threats. I started getting all kinds of police came to my house. All kinds of shit happened. They were trying to insinuate that I was black facing. Uh, and I didn't know what the hell that even meant until I, basically looked it up afterwards. But I got drawn in by the views, and for me to basically um go live again to get those viewers back, that's what I did. And the next time that I went live, I didn't have that many, but I want to say it was like 10, 15,000 people were watching me at one time. They were making memes out of me. They were doing all kinds of shit. And, I was all for it because it was pushing me out. It was getting me out. But at the same time, looking back now, it was really a dark place and a dark time that I was in. Obviously, I was doing a lot of drugs, and uh, my mental health was fucked at that time. But I never had that many people watching me at one time. Uh, and I thought, how can I keep this many viewers or get that many viewers on my page? And I decided, well, if I put some shit all over my face and go live, high as I can ever be, they will basically tear me apart. And they did just that. Like I said, they sent the police to my house. It was bad. That was really bad. I almost got arrested because luckily I hid the stuff that I had at the time because the police searched me and everything, but they didn't search the house. They just searched, you know, my pockets and stuff when I went outside and started talking to them. They wanted to make sure I didn't have any weapons or anything like that, and I was like, "No, I don't have anything." But I had stuff inside, and I could have went to jail. But yeah, since then, since you first met me in Les's stream, yeah, I've been through a lot since then. Um, a shit ton. No. Yeah, my phone died. Sorry. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna end it for the night, and I'll come back on tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It died. My phone is dead. I just plugged it up. But I'll come back on tomorrow and try again. Have a good night.